Max wants to know,
Okay.
do you have to choose to trust in either science or faith, or can you trust both?
Well, answer the question and move on. Both? No, kidding. Yes, both. Absolutely. The question maybe could appear as if they're in contradiction, which is what many people believe, or some maybe believe. I think what the Bible shows, again, it's not a scientific book, so there's a lot that's not there, but there is a lot that's there. And I think you do find out, and scientists have found out, studies have found out, that what was shown in the Bible or spoken about in the Bible back then, before that was even really a thing and people knew, ended up proving to be true. Now, are there some, is the earth millions and millions and millions and millions of years old? And how did that work? And with the flood, and did that speed up the process of all of that stuff? Like, I don't really know if that really matters. And I don't know if they're even in contradiction to each other of like, okay, well, could have dinosaurs really, do I believe dinosaurs existed? Yeah, probably. How does that fit into the creation narrative and all that? It's like, I don't know. Did the flood fossilize it quicker? Maybe. Like, I don't know what all that looks like. I don't think that you have to. I don't think it's a either or. I think it's a both and, right? And so I think that, you find different examples of things in Scripture that point to the reality of what back then no one knew, and now scientists are going, oh yeah, that's actually what happened. So I actually think the Bible's probably informed science more than anything else. I don't think they're in competition. I think you can make anything. You can make anything you want in competition. It's like, oh, well, it's not clear about this. It's like, well, that doesn't mean that's not what God knows or thought. It's just, again, this is not a scientific textbook. So there's many things in here that we can't explain. Again, our minds, Western minds, want to be able to explain everything, and everything has to be an either or. I fall here or I fall here. And we're really uncomfortable with living in the tension of both, of like, yes and yes. Well, how does that work? I don't know. And so I'm cool to be like, yo, I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. Cool, I'm good with that. Does it affect my life, my salvation, my relationship with God, how I treat people, my purpose on this planet? Nope. So it's like, am I going to live there forever? And no, so I think there's far more evidence for the existence of God, for what the Bible teaches. And it takes probably more faith to believe in that not being true. And I would say you have to probably defy more logic in saying that things don't exist than the fact that they do. So